So here we go, round 2 of CPL. We're here in Malaysia, ready to see who can take pole in qualifying. Who are we going to go on board with? Let's go on board F1 fan, racing for Prema tonight, on PC tonight as well. Let's see what he can do. Very flat circuit, this one. Lots of high-speed corners, not many braking zones, so we'll see how close the gaps will be by the end of this. Here we go, F1 fan. As he comes to the line, 27.65 P8, and as I said, look how close the gaps are, other than Ewer. 27.25 from Ewer, lovely lap from him. Let's try and find Johnny. Here we go, Johnny, currently second, 27.5. Same as Ludwig as well. See if he can try and challenge Ewer at all. Up to the line. It's a slight improvement. Ludwig up to pole. Lovely stuff from Ludwig. 27.2. Then Ewer second. Christian at third. Johnny fourth. F1 fan fifth. And you got Gamer, the winner from last time out, P6. Fede seventh. Majunda eighth. Lexus ninth. Nitro P10. Then it's Senna 11th. Matimar 12th. Matt 13th. Nick Hill 14th. Justin 15th. Biscuit 16th. Maxis 17th. And Albono P18 for today. So, here we go. 44 laps of this Malaysian circuit. We have Ludwig to lead us underway. And he is off and running. Can Ewer challenge him on the softs? Not quite. But Krosjanet trying to make it a fast racing 1-2. And he's done a very good job on the hard tyres. He's up into P2. Lovely stuff. We've got some battling further back. Ewer losing a lot of places. Gamer 15's made up a few places. He's had a good start. F1 fan up to P3 as well. As we got 3 wide here into the final corner. And Majumdar kamikazing it a bit there. And a few drivers onto the gravel. Matt, our first retiree of the race, on lap 1. So he is P18 for today. F1 fans now lost quite a few places. Down in P11, you are down to P9 as well. So bad starts from the pair of them. But fast racing, great start from them. On the mediums and hards as well. 1-2 for them. Nitro 4th as well. Senna up to 5th, so he's had a good start as well. Can Matimar challenge into turn 1? That's Majumdar trying to get through, but he's onto the gravel. And now we got Fede trying to go up the inside. Can he make it work? They're going to be 3 wide. Majumdar backs out of it, and Fede manages to get ahead. Majumdar on the gravel slightly there, and he's lost another few places. So he's now down even further. Johnny also into the gravel there. And almost into the wall, just about keeps it out of the pit wall there. Up front, we've got Gamer 15 up into P2. He's managed to split the fast racing drivers. Currently a 3-way tie for the constructors' lead. Both of these teams are in that tie, so crucial points today can be won for them. Fede 7th as well, trying to help Trident win the constructors. Here we got battling. A lot of people battling. No real side-by-side action though. We're all just in a train at the moment. Is Majumdar going to make a move? No, not quite close enough there. There's some moves further back. Nick Hill making some moves, or Switch Hill today, we shall call him, as Ewer, the first driver into the pit lane. He obviously started on the softs. He's getting rid of them already. As we watch Justin trying to make a move, and he's managed to make 2 there. Up to P12 for Justin. See if he can make some progress as Switch Hill onto the grass there. And he's lost a place to Biscuit. Top 3 have managed to pull away quite nicely though. We've got Senna though. He's had a great start, Senna, up to P4. Started, I think, P11 if I'm correct. And Nitro as well, he started P10, so he's managed to have a good start. As well, Majumdar onto the grass again there. He lost places. F1 fan making his way back through the field. He's up to P7 now. See if he can make any more progress. Got Johnny looking for a move, but can't quite make it there. Now Majundar's trying to come through. And there we go, back into the top 10. He's P10. Nexus can't challenge on the exit there. Fedo looking for a move. Trying to make up some places. Can't quite do it there though. Is anyone else going to make some moves? Not quite. Got a good train here. They've got 7 cars in this battle for P6 currently. So it's looking good as we got some side-by-side action here. Johnny, and then there's F1 fan. Huge lag spike there. And he might be out of the race. I don't know where he's... Oh, he's back. Not sure what's happened to him there. We'll send a little message. Yeah, Bolak's seen it as well. We've got some battling going on here though. Majumdar trying to take P6. There's just cars absolutely everywhere. Majumdar on the grass, F1 fan on the grass. Johnny on the grass slightly as well, and that's allowed Fede and Massimo to build a bit of a gap here. Hopefully for them, they can try and pull away from the action and try and solidify P6 and P7 here. Next we got Albono and Biscuit, and we've got Johnny trying to make some moves on F1 fan. Can't quite do it there though. Justin also trying to make moves. Lexus onto the grass and Justin into the back of Lexus, so really unfortunate for him there. But yeah, he managed to make the place anyway, so good job from him. The medium runners still staying out though. No one's pitted yet. Only the 2 soft runners have entered the pit lane. As you can see in the top right, mediums 11 to 17 laps recommended. And we are now on lap 12, so we might start to see some pit stops soon. So we have Fede, a bit of a mistake there, but he's managed to hold the position. Majumdar's managed to catch these 2 as well now. As Matimar makes a mistake. Majumdar also making a mistake there. So Matimar gets the place back, fortunately for him. As that's Ludwig into the pit lane. And there we go, Senna follows him as well. So we got the first 2 medium runners in. And Ludwig comes out just ahead of Fede. That could be crucial. He's come out ahead of the pack, ahead of this battle. That could be crucial for his race if he wants to try and win. Managed to get P4 last time out in Bahrain after taking pole, so we're hoping for a better result here tonight. Lots of battling still going on. We've got Senna trying to make his way through this pack. Got Matimar saying B. Don't know what that means. We've got 4 drivers into the pit lane there, along with Switch Hill and Lexus following them in as well. Albono also coming in. And look at that, we've got 3 different tyres from them front 3. F1 fan on the softs, Majumdar's got mediums, Matimar on the hard. So we've got a bit of a different strategy going on between them guys. See if F1 fan can try and drag them along a bit. Got Ewer's managed to make a bit of an undercut. He's not too far from Senna, and he's ahead of Nitro. Got Kevin's joined the game. Don't know who that is, but he's joined. And Johnny making a mistake there, and he's now down to P8. Not pitted yet either, Johnny. So not going as well as it was last time out for him so far. Top 2 still out though, both on the hards. Are they going to be in soon? Not yet. Obviously, game of 15 won the race last time out in Bahrain. And he's showing some strong pace here. Fede up to 4th as well. Hasn't pitted either yet though. And we got these 2 as well for Etruria. Doing a good job. Anyway, any battling? We've got F1 fan. Has lost a lot of time actually. He obviously came out ahead of Majumdar and Matimar and on the soft tyres, but he's now behind them. So I'm not sure what's happened there. But not ideal for him. We see Fede, Johnny into the pit lane, and Gamer 15 into the pit lane, but he's come out quite far behind Ludwig. So Ludwig's managed to make a great undercut. Let's see. See if he can make the most of it and try and keep that gap as it is. Still lots of battling going on here. We've got both Alfa Romeo drivers currently P7, P8, looking for some points. Currently 22 points in the standings. So yeah, they're P7 and 8 would be 26 points. So it would be a good points haul for them if they can hold it together. Anyway, Fede's come out P11, so he's got some work to do to get back through the field. Johnny out in P13, so yeah, he's quite far down the order. He'll be wanting to make some progress. Axis has already made 2 stops in this race. He had a very interesting strategy in Bahrain as well, where I think he did 4 stop or something like that. So yeah, Axis maybe struggling on tyres this season so far. Anyway, through the field, Krushnet's pitted, come out on medium, so he's trying to chase after Gamer now. Senna trying to hold on to Krushnet. Have to wait and see if he can do it. Senna on older tyres. So let's wait and see what kind of pace he has. We've got Ewer, and it's been on them tyres for quite a while now. He might want to pit soon. He's holding on to the back of his teammate. Then we got both Alfa Romeos, P7, P8. Fede's managed to make his way up to 9th. As F1 fan has pitted, he's obviously not a fan of those soft tyres. As I say that, he goes on to another set of soft tyres. So, yeah, pitting. He's back out onto another set of softs, maybe trying to get some clear air. Try and get some pace down. To wait and see. We've got Lexus, bit of a mistake there, and he's dropped off the back of Majumdar. Got Johnny now back up to 10th as I was going to say he hits the wall, but I think maybe a bit of lag there because he just flies through it anyway. As Lexus, another mistake. Switch Hill also making a mistake there though, so he can't capitalise on that one. Any battling? Not really. These two are very close together, but they're teammates, so they're not really fighting. Other than that, got a few close battles, but nothing major. F1 fan down to 16th, so yeah, had such a great qualifying. Lost a lot of places as we see Albano into the wall, and he's now down to P16 for Albano. Anyway, as you were going to be in soon, I think this is his 17th lap on the hards, but he's still going. So yeah, he's doing an alright job. He's not dropped off massively from his teammate, but certainly maybe starting to feel the tyre wear come in. But Krushtiner and Gamer, they've managed to close up to Ludwig a bit, so Ludwig needs to keep his eyes peeled here. He's got Gamer on a lot fresher tyres than him, behind him, and Krushtiner on softer, fresher tyres as well behind. So fortunately, Krushtiner is his teammate, so probably won't challenge too hard, but yeah, US still staying out, so going long on that hard stint, trying to maybe recover from having to make an earlier stop. Got some battling here. Switch heel into the gravel. F1 fan manages to pass as well, up to P13. So yeah, recovering well with those soft tyres so far. Got a US still out. I believe he pitted on lap 5, so if I'm correct, this is his 20th lap on the hard tyre, so certainly extending as far as he can. Any other battles going on? Got F1 fan closing up to the back of his teammate. Other than that, not really. As I say that, Gamer has taken the lead actually. Missed that one. The Gamer has taken the lead of the race. I don't think Ludwig will be too unhappy with that though, as long as he can hold on to the back of Gamer. But you have to wait and see. As Krushenet takes P2, mistake there from Ludwig. As Ewer has finally pitted and he comes out P11. If you watch Matty Meyer and Fede battling, lots of wheel banging there, both of them weaving around. Fede manages to take the position, but Matty Meyer is trying to go up the inside. Can't make the move there, and that's allowed Johnny to make the double overtake. Johnny up to P7, so he's recovering well now, Johnny, after being a bit further down the field after his pit stop, making up the places. Now up to P7. Ludwig starting to fall off a bit here, so maybe needs to make a pit stop soon. 16 laps to go, so could pit for hards and take it to the end. Wouldn't be the best of stints though. Anyway, who we got battling? No one really. We got these two close together. Matty also trying to come through. So there we go. Ludwig in on the hard tyres. That'll be his last stop of the race. He's now has 16 laps on the hards to do. Comes out just behind Nitro. Bit of a mistake there though, so that's not a great way to start the stint. He's come out ahead of Senna as well, which is good for him. But yeah, Senna not actually too far behind. So we'll have to wait and see. Can Senna start to close in? Obviously fresh off the back of his Ewan Morel maiden win. Can he take a CPL podium for the first time? We'll have to wait and see. Nitro's into the pit lane. And he's gone for hard tyres. Comes out just behind his teammate in P9. So we've got a lot of these drivers still out, maybe going for mediums. Currently 14 laps to go. As Krustinet's in. He does go for mediums. There we go. So he's going to have to do 14 laps on mediums. That's quite a long stint, to be fair. I suspect Gamer will also be in soon, so we see Ludwig out behind Krustinet. Not a huge gap, though. So we're going to see if Ludwig can try and catch up. We've got some battling going on here. We've got the Trulia Ferrari trying to make progress after their pit stop. F1 fan has pitted again for another set of softs, so enjoying the soft tyres. He's going to have to most likely pit again though, unless he's trying to do 14 laps on soft tyres, which I don't think is very optimal. Is anyone pitting? No, we've got Fede and Johnny still leading these Trulias, and some battling there, and Johnny has ended up into the grass, and Nitro up to P5. I'll have to wait and see if he can try and show some good pace now. It's going to be difficult to catch up to the top four. They're looking good. Here we go, Gamer into the pit lane. And he's come out in between the fast racing drivers. And actually Ludwig is ahead of his teammate as well. So he's managed to make up the place up to P1. Let's wait and see those on the hard tyres, which could prove difficult against these medium runners. We got Senna still not too far behind. Can he catch? Going to make it interesting. This is certainly going to be an interesting battle. They've been battling all race these three, and now we've got 11 laps to go. They are still neck and neck. We'll have to wait and see who comes out on top. Any battling further back? Got Johnny into the pit lane. He's gone for the mediums, which is a good idea. Fede has also pitted as well. He is on the mediums, out in P9. Majumdar P10 currently. F1 fan. He's managed to get back up to P12. As I said, I think he might have to pit though. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, I don't think there's really any battling, so we'll just go back up to the front where we watch Gamer trying to make a move on CrossGen. They're side by side through this whole lap so far. But Gamer backs out of it. CrossGen holding on for now. Can Gamer make a move into the penultimate corner? He does. He slightly bumps CrossGen there. It allows Gamer to get ahead, as we see Ludwig also getting ahead. And I think, is that Ghost back? Looks like back markers. Oh, I was going to say, looks like back markers are on there when Gamer was. Looked like he was pushing up Bono, but no, as we see Ludwig into the grass there, crushing it, not giving the most amount of room, but he's holding on for now. Senna still closing in. What's he got left in those tyres there? He's got a Fede TUP, apparently, but well, it looks like he's just carrying on. Looks alright to me, so maybe just a bit of a moment there for Fede. As we see Johnny again lagging into the wall, just like we saw earlier on. Oh, we've got Ludwig slightly dropped off now on them hards, and even Krustinett. Looks like the gap is starting to build. If so, Krustinett obviously is on them older tyres as well. He's got a bit of work to do. He's going to want to try and challenge for the win. However, a 1-2 would still be very good. 47 points for a 1-2, and obviously Ludwig taking pole would be an extra point as well. So 48 points would be very, very good for fast racing still. They would definitely go top of the constructors with that one. Anyway, any battling we got? Battles for P10 here. Johnny and Matimar. Sorry, P9 even. Maybe even P8 if they can catch up to Fede. Oh, don't know what just happened there. Apologise for that. Sorry about that. We are back. I think I accidentally pressed the wrong button. But hopefully we didn't miss too much of the action. We've got Gamer 15 still slightly pulling away here. Crushnet's got a lot of work to do in these last 5 laps if he's going to want to try and challenge for the win. So we see, there we go, F1 fan in the pit lane again. 5 laps to go. So interesting strategy from him on the 4 stop. You see most drivers have gone for the 2 stop. We've got Albono on the 3. And Axis also joining F1 fan on the 4 stop. Can Charles Johnny close up? It's not been a great race for Johnny. P9 currently. Obviously sat on the podium last time out in Bahrain. But not so great this time around. Let's wait and see what happens there. Other than that, no real action. Go back up to the front. Gamer 15 over 9 tenths ahead of Crushnett now. So it's looking good for Gamer 15. He's got the fresher tyres as well. So yeah, looking good to take a second consecutive win in CPL. Become the new Charles JT of CPL for sure. Any battling further back? We've got Johnny's dropped off a bit from Fede even. Got Matimar, can he maybe challenge? Got some battles further back, possibly Nick Hill, Switch Hill, not too far behind Lexus. Wait and see if that evolves into anything. There's Johnny, there we go, he definitely hits the wall that time, no lag there. And he has unfortunately been passed by Matimar up to P9. It's a good result from Alfa Romeo so far. They got 8th and 9th last race, currently sat 7th and 9th this race. So, yeah, good consistency from the Alfa Romeo team. Can Justin catch up to Ewer? Ewer's tyres certainly not the best. There's only 1 lap to go now, though. Here we go, let's go on board with Gamer 15. As I mentioned, he won the race last time out. And it's going to be a huge bottle in this final corner for him to lose it here. Here we go, around the final corner. Gamer 15 is going to take his second win in CPL. He wins in Malaysia. Crushnett takes second place, and it's a double podium for fast racing. Definitely deserved second and third for them. Senna takes P4. Nitro is going to let his teammate past. Or is he? Yes, he is. UL takes P5. Nitro takes P6. We've got Justin, P7. Fede holds on for 8th. We've got Matimar 9th. Johnny takes P10. Majumdar P11. F1 fan P12. Switch Hill P13. Lexus P14. Biscayne 15th. And then we've got Albono and Axis battling for P16. Can Albono hold on? I think he will. I think he looks like he let Axis pass there for P16. So it'll be Albono P17. Still get a point for that though. And then Matt, our only retirement of the race. Dreadful race from Cyan Titans. Yeah, they're only on 7 points before today. So yeah, looks like they'll go last in the championship. But yeah, great race from Gamer. Certainly deserved the win today. And deserved podium, double podium for fast racing as well. Senna takes a good P4 for McLaren as well. Certainly carrying that McLaren team so far. It's a 5th and 6th for Etruvia. So not too bad from them. We got Justin 7th, Fede 8th, Matimar 9th, Johnny P10, Majumdar 11th, F1 fan 12th, Switch Hill 13th, Lexus 14th, Biscayne 15th, Axis 16th, Warner 17th, Matt P18, and that was Malaysia. That was round 2. And we are now 40% of the way into the season. We have the Portugal 1 next race in Portimao next week. So excited for that one, and we'll see you there. Hope you enjoyed.